Hi, my little lambs. It's me, Mama Mimi, and welcome back. I know I've been gone for a while. A lot of things have changed. Um, like I said, welcome back. If you've been here for a day, a week, a month, or year, or whatever, welcome. And if you're new to my channel, welcome to you. Um, but before we get started, those of you that are new, if you could do me a favor and just hit that subscribe button and like this video, it mean a lot to me. Thank you. Okay, so I know we're all sitting here in this time of pandemic stuff where we're just, a lot of us are on quarantine in our homes or stay at home orders or whatever you want to call them. I personally have been in my house for a little over a month since all this started. It's not easy. I miss working. I miss doing hair. I miss doing it all. And as I'm sure some of you are too, some of you may be enjoying this break. Some of you may be going crazy just like I am. Today, to be honest, is the first time I've actually even ran a flat iron through my hair in a month. I've pretty much looked like the hobo lady sitting around my house. Nobody here but me and the TV during the day, so no one to impress. And my fiance, he still has to go to work because he has an essential job working um, in security. So he still has to go to work with his company and run the site that he's over for a retirement resort here in California. I know last time I talked to you, I was in New Mexico where I had been for 4 years. And in December, I moved here to California because his job transferred him here back in June. And so now we're finally back in one place again. Um, yeah. And I used to live here where they transferred him to. So for me, it was coming home because I have friends here that I've had for 22 years. I have aunts and uncles in the area. So for me, it was more coming home and not just moving to a new city and having to transition and learn where I'm at all over again. So, I mean, that was the plus side of it. Um, I hope you're all staying safe and taking proper precautions when you're going out, if you have to go out. Mask, gloves, changing them regularly if you can, washing your hands, all those good things, hand sanitizer, uh, all that stuff. So I just wanted to make sure you're all doing okay because I know sitting in the house can sometimes be a little detrimental to your mental health because it is so hard just being stuck at home all the time. In the last month, I've probably left my house 6 times, and that's only because I've absolutely had to. Um, my fiance was diagnosed with high grade bladder cancer, and they first found a mass. They went in, removed that, and so then we had to start doing these treatments called BCG, and it was a weekly treatment, and we just finished 6 weeks of those. So thankfully, those are over. But in about a month and a half, we have to go in and they have to go back in and look through his bladder and everything to make sure nothing's regrowing or anything like that. And if they find anything, they'll just remove it and then we'll start the treatments all over again. But hopefully, these treatments did it and we won't have to go back through any of this again because mentally it's been a lot. It's really been a lot. And I've always been that strong person in my family that has had to hold everybody else up, hold everything together, not show any emotion, anything like that. And so there's been times where it's been really hard to hold it together in front of him. So that way it just gave him reassurance that I believed everything was going to be okay and everything will be okay. Because people have learned with me, if they see me break down, then they feel like I I have the feeling that everything is done and over with, and there's no coming back from it, um, which is where I don't want it to be. So hopefully, with lots of prayer and stuff like that, God will put His healing hands on him and rid his body of the cancer. So yeah, but and that's pretty much it as far as those things go. So I know it's been a while and I should have a lot more to talk about, but I really don't. Nothing really eventful other than that, and everything has happened. Um, there's not been any like progression as far as like future upcoming surgeries or anything like that as far as my transition goes. Um, right now, I'm pretty content with where I'm at. However, with where I live in California, I am about an hour or so away from where Dr. Marcy Bowers is, and I would really like to do a consultation with her to finish SRS because, as you know, I did have an orchiectomy 5 years ago. Well, it'll be 5 years in December, um, but I would really like to finish getting SRS and just be done with that. But yeah, so I'm gonna check in with her and maybe do a consultation just to see where we're at, like on my side, her side, uh, what the overall cost is going to be, those kinds of things. So if I end up making an appointment up for that, I will definitely let you know and see what I can do about taking you on that journey with me. Um, but yeah, I just wanted to jump in and just say that I hope everybody's being safe and that you're just like making sure you take time out to just clear your mind. If you're living in an area that is okay, like going out for walks, get out, go for a walk, get some fresh air. I know I've done it and it's done me a world of good. I basically circled my entire area in a 3 mile path. And by the time I got back to my house, I just felt so much better. Just to have gotten out, I mean, you don't have to be around people. You can be around yourself because if you can't be with you, who can you be with? Right? But, anyways, I love you all. Please stay safe and hopefully all this ends soon.